We are working on the fuel line for Frankenstein, but I need some clamps, hose clamps. So let's go to O'Reilly's, baby. So if you're watching the other day on Oli's Garages Live, we were already messing with this a little bit, but we've got now this piece, which I got off of Facebook Marketplace. We got the tubes now, check it out, Dennis Carpenter, and we also got the sending unit seal. While we're under there, let's just eliminate all possibilities, and of course we got some hose clamps. So I think we'll be sitting pretty good. We just gotta dig in, baby. So if you're installing one of these in your truck or any fuel line, trust me, don't bother trying to use the this is like radiator hose. It just doesn't hold up. You can see it's like swelling out. It's just not as thick. It's just not gonna hold it. So yeah, don't do it, because now you gotta do it twice. See, this is why it's bad. It just stores up all the gas right there too. Oh bueno. Why I think this has made such a huge difference is you can see the S curve that we got in this one compared to this, where it's pretty much a straight shot. This had this weird curve, and then we were also using the wrong hose, which this is probably our biggest problem. But with here, it wasn't really lining up right. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but it was kind of crooked here. So that's going to fix the issue with that one. But these hoses are totally, that just can't be good. So now the fun part is I got to get that inside tube. And I think the best next step is let's lift the bed off, which means we got to unbolt everything. And then we'll put a brick on this side just to prop it up. And then that way we can also access our seal on the gas tank. So hopefully this will be smooth sailings, but we'll see.
So Daddy put a brick right there and right there. So yeah.
So see, now we can access this fuel line, and now we can get to figuring out what's causing our leak. I kind of think it's a little of everything, to be honest. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know how I did this to myself, but I can't even get a screwdriver in there. Luckily, at least for this one, I was able to get that to fit. So at least we got one down. Now we just got to get the other big one. But you can see this is, look how it's already bowing under the pressure. And this hasn't been on there that long. So don't do what I did. Don't do that. That was a waste of time. And I think, oh yeah, look how much it's sprayed out there. I would suspect that was our fuel leak. Yeah, that definitely wasn't doing us any favors. Now just doing a little investigating, kind of seeing this with you guys. Do I think that was part of our problem? Oh yeah. Yeah, look, you can see it running down. Well, maybe we won't have to do anything on the other side. That'd be nice. So part of me just wants to replace it, but I don't think this is our issue. That hose is still holding up, it looks like. And when we switched the sending unit, it was a brand new seal. That seems to be holding up. I think we found our culprit with those side tubes. Just to confirm, I'm gonna take a look under here though and see if I can see any kind of dripping down from that area. But I suspect it came over here, hung along this middle ridge and went to the lowest point, which there is kind of a little dent here, so that would make sense. It would go to that and hence drip. We did have a leak with this hose before, so that's what you're seeing as far as the crusty stuff, but I'm not seeing anything that leads me to believe that it's that seal. I really hope I'm right, but I think I'm right enough to not do it. So, and I don't want to do this again. So, all right, let's get the other part done then. It looks like this smaller tube's on the wrong side. So it fits up there well, but the tubes are backwards. Maybe I can wrap this around. Yep, that's what's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to wrap around. This one's gonna have to come up a bit too. Dang it. Well, we're definitely a lot better than we were. At least this one's right in line. Looks like I'm gonna have to trim off a little bit though. Yeah, maybe we'll trim off like that much. You know, Ollie's had mentioned it and I see exactly what he's talking about. You gotta put these ones on first, because that way I can see exactly how much room I need and then I can trim it up. The bed's gonna flex a little bit, but we're just going down, so it shouldn't change too bad there, but we gotta take these off. All right, we got that done. And thanks to Ollie's for the tip with the water-based lotion. That makes it way better. And I'm not gonna tighten that down yet because we're gonna have to cut something off. So, but we'll get this guy, boom. I might lower the truck back down now because I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure we reach to a point where I don't really need it lifted up. Oh, make sure. All right, so that's gonna go there. I think we gotta lower it because I want to make sure it's the right angle too. Cool, so we got the fuel door hooked up in good shape there. It's gonna be so nice. Before it was kind of like crooked and it was kind of a pain to fill up. I'm pretty excited. It's the little things, but how this is actually straight on like it's supposed to, so much better. So, and it actually even has, there's a little flap on the inside there. It actually has that too. So we're doing pretty good. Now we just got to connect the one last connection, which probably the hardest part, but I think we set it up the right way to be easy. Now we kind of know where everything lines up. And so I think we're probably going to have to cut about that much off of there. And this one might be okay because we're going to have to flip that around. Hopefully that's not a nightmare. All right, well, rock and roll, baby. There we go. So we did loop this one around. I'm not as worried because it's the vent tube, not the main line. This one, we're good. We got our fuel door lined up, so you can see there. So yeah, it's all positive, all very positive. So, yep, now we just gotta bolt the bed back together. I think that's gonna fix our issue. I'm really optimistic. I think it will. I think that was the main leak coming down the side, so I think we'll be sitting in a pretty good spot. But huge thanks to everyone for all the help. Please go be friends with all of our fellow YouTubers here. And next week we'll be back on Morticia, baby. Boom, baby.